refinanced our home and used our life savings in order to get this started. But the rewards in return are not necessarily financial. The rewards are seeing what is happening in these young people's lives.
Well, some come from different backgrounds, some maybe from good backgrounds and some from not so good backgrounds.
Some of these people have come in and thought they weren't smart or intelligent or maybe having a few problems at home.
But you start to see that they start to get involved, and they start to there's change in their lives.
And we have a code of conduct that they agree to, that everybody has to agree to here, including coaches, board of directors, instructors, where integrity is the key and respect is the key.
Not only boxing, but just help them just develop as people, develop their characters.
And we've seen many children just blossom here.
You see the kids here, and they become real good friends, close friends, and they've developed good friendships here. We like to see that they're not on the streets.
And that's the reward that we get from doing this. And we knew it was a risk, but we were willing to take the risk because this is the next generation coming up is our future citizens.
We try to point them in the direction that they can be productive people. They can be people that are successful. People that are going to be mentors to other kids. Not to involve themselves in whatever the streets. Because there's a lot of influences in the streets. We lose our kids, and so this is why we bring our boys to this gym, where they involve themselves in something that's productive. They take pride in what they do. They strive, they do their best. They put a lot of effort into it.
That's a boy. Keep him there. Keep him there. Go after him. Go after him.
Well, basically, I grew up with boxing because my father was a boxer in the Army, and so I grew up enjoying it, always watching the Friday night fights at home, and my mom always getting a kick out of my dad walking behind, as she walked behind the couch, watching him throwing punches from the footstool. So I grew up enjoying the sport because my dad enjoyed the sport. And eventually, I married into the sport. So I married into both a military and a boxing family, which is what I came from, and very proud of it.
Because you want to stop him from hitting you, and that's the only way you can do it, by hitting him first, right? So you got to hit him first. So you got to use your jab. Use your jab right across, jab right across. Get in your rhythm and stay in your rhythm. Jab right across, jab right across. You can do that, right? Okay, let's do it.
My dad named Dreamland Boxing because when he grew up, where he grew up boxing in the boys' clubs and such, there was an auditorium in that particular city that was named Dreamland. It's no longer in existence. And so basically, we gave him a list of maybe 5 or 6 things we came up with, but he said, you know what? Such good memories for my dad, who also had a community helping him stay out of trouble and serve in our military during World War II and become an outstanding citizen, a good dad, a good husband. He said, you know what, that meant so much to me, it would mean a lot to me to have that go on. So even though that place is no longer in existence, it's sort of a legacy.
Good, Richard. Come up with a hook when you go under. That a boy. Good, there you go.
We see an avenue for people today where they can come and express themselves through the sport of boxing, and where it's an individual sport where you don't have to be chosen by somebody else. Other sports, you have to try out and make the team. Whereas boxing, whatever you put into it is what you get out of it, whether you want to do it for fun, exercise, or competition. And this gives the community as a whole, we sort of cater to the all-inclusive community. Doesn't matter nationality, age, profession, we're here for you if you want to enjoy it. But we do tend to have a priority in keeping our youth out of trouble. We want to prevent our youth from getting into trouble. So that's why we're here, and that's why we started it, so that we could have a haven of safety where kids can come, they can see the role models in the older boxers that are here, because we have a wide variety of people here. And it's a good environment for them. It teaches them discipline, respect, and teamwork. So in boxing being an individual sport, it also takes a team to succeed.
Keep him there. Keep him on the corner of the ropes. Don't let him go. Don't give him room to punch. Don't give him no room. Work, work. Short, short. Short punches. Short punches. Use your legs. Use your legs.
Been boxing for about a year. 152, welterweight. There's a lot of competition there. It's pretty tough. I got my first title in February. It's a USA Boxing Championship in Northern California. I'm 5-0 right now. I only have 5 fights. Once I go over 10 fights, then I'm gonna, if I win the Northern California Open division, then I go into like the nationals and stuff like that. That's what I'm looking forward to. I was always a fan of the sport. I love watching boxing. My family always watched boxing when I was little. We used to go to the flea market, buy the little USA boxing gloves, tear them up in a week. Yeah, I always loved boxing. And I just never could find a gym because there's only Dreamland Boxing, and that's the only gym I know in San Jose. So once my friend told me about it, I was here. I run about 4 miles a day. I do push-ups. Mostly in here for my endurance. I spar, hit bags, hit heavy bags, work on a lot of footwork, a lot of head movement. I come here probably 4 or 5 days a week. It's hard to get me out of here. Right now, I'm going to be working for a sprinkler fitting company. I'll be working, I think it's like 6 to 5 p.m. So once I get off work, I'm gonna have to come straight here, probably get a jog early before I go to work. I'm just trying to dedicate myself right now. Just trying to stay focused, not trying to deal with too many distractions on the outside.
Only been boxing?
About 3 years now. Super heavyweight, so over 201. Golden Gloves 06. Working on getting into the next one, 09. It's going awesome, man. I got a great coach, a lot of great people here around us. It's been an awesome experience so far. A couple of friends of mine actually brought me in for a free class, and I ended up being the only one staying. So I really enjoyed it and been here ever since. I did martial arts before that, and kind of just gave up the martial arts and went with the boxing.
Go.
There's always a little bit of nerves, but once you step in, it's pretty much down to business and you forget about all that nonsense. It's time to do work.
Stay inside, Ed. Stay inside. Keep him on the rope, work him on the rope.
I'm in the gym 2-3 times a week, doing sprints 2-3 times a week, swimming, weight training, anything I can do to get a little bit of an edge. It's almost a full-time job, besides my other full-time job. I'm actually a plumbing apprentice for local 393 plumbers, pipe fitters, and steam fitters.
Now keep him there and work.
It's a little hectic doing it all, but you know, the rewards are great. When you put a lot of effort into something and the rewards come out the way they're supposed to, it's well worth it. Well worth it.
How many fights you been in?
4 as of now. I'm 3-1. It can be kind of difficult sometimes, you know, matching up and making sure people show up, but for the most part, I've had pretty good luck. A couple pull-outs here, a couple no-shows here, but for the most part, pretty good. Sarge does a good job in matching us up and getting us fights when we need them. And I'm actually looking for a fight right now, so if anyone sees this,